Well, winter is here in the north, right? Winter's here, isn't it? We only had a skiff of snow, but now we're 23rd of November and we got 6 inches. Got a pretty good little dump, so kind of drug the yard down a little bit, packed it down a little, but we're going to head off to the shop and we got something else on the go. Well, I got a piece of plywood ripped in half, and I'm just trying to get a line to follow here, and I've made about 3 lines, so I'm going to try and follow the right one. And I'm just trying to do the old, make a nice curve and cut one out, make a pattern, and once one is done, we just line it all up on the next piece. I know where to cut. It's got to come out here. So it's just for measurements. If you like this design, cut 1 sheet of plywood, 5/8 plywood. This is pretty thick. Right in half, so it's at 2 feet, and then I just did a kind of a freehand, make a mark. I'm running 30 inches here and up to usually use 2x6, but the 2x8 works. So I'll be setting my saw. It's a little hard to cut it like this. Got to try and hold it. Don't cut your fingers off. But set it up. I'll try and show you. So you'll see what I'm done here. It's hard to cut these kind of angles. Hard to hold the board straight. Or, if you got a good clamp, you can clamp it. But just cut that angle, and what that does is it'll fit in there, and I'm not sticking over here. So we just need to take that corner off a little bit. I took probably a little more than I needed on this one, but it's okay. Grab the plane and hand plane. I might even be able to do these corners. Might be easier than the skill saw, but so we just got to turn it over like that, and then we'll run through, and I'll take a little bit off this edge and get her together. Piece of wood's different. The grains in it are different. It's harder to do it backhanded like that. What I'm trying to do now is you'll be able to see that now when I put it in here, peekaboo, this is what I'm trying to get rid of. So I gotta take a little more off angle, especially at the edges here, just to peel that down and get rid of that little lip. And we'll be screwing it all together. Well, that's the last one. Oh, six. Well, I might have to do one more. That's a lot of work. Big mess. Good fire starter. But that's hard on my back. I have to quit there for a little bit. But she's coming along. Get that edges just knocked down a little bit. So should be good. We'll back maybe start screwing them together. Couple of short screws in more to the end. I put a couple of 3-inch screws just so there's lots of get in there pretty tight. So well, one more step up the road there. We just keep working our way up, and 2 more, but then the base, and we'll show you along the way. So, you've seen we had all the 2x8s in here. That's just for support. There'll be some other stuff going over top. You'll see that in a little bit, but well, this here is 3/4 inch plywood. It's a little heavy. but it takes the abuse that I give it in the bush, you know, just good sturdy bottom. So, you know, it'll probably go 1/2 inch and, you know, go good puckboard or whatever, but that's what I like. So that's what I did before, so that's what I'm doing again. You know, it lasted a good many years. Tight. So here, I'm just putting a couple of screws by the edge. Take them back out. See, putting puckboard on. That shouldn't be in the way. Sorry, talking to myself. So I'm using complete 8-foot sheet of plywood for this, and then once we get around here to the curl, then I've still got a pretty nice bottom here. You know, we're 68 inches, I think, here, and so yeah, it'll be a hell heavy, but I don't plan on picking it up and throwing it around and that kind of stuff, so, you know. Oh, there you go. That other stuff will just go up over top of this. And then you see there's just a little bit of difference in height here. Not much. This board ground down a little too much. I'll just take the grinder and I can just smooth that off just with a metal grinding disc. Just take that lip off a little bit before I put the puck board on. So, oh yeah, she's coming along. Lots to put together yet before it's behind a skidoo, but it's coming. Well, you've seen me make, this is kind of like a banana. I got 2 of them. So these here actually, I put them inside. This one over here. And you see what I did here, that other board, I cut a notch in it like that. So it just joins up here in it to join up the plywood, and so turn that one over. I screw them in nice and tight, so that makes support. If you hit something really hard with the bottom, it's pushing up or against the front. This is very, I mean, it's solid, but if you've seen where I go and what I do with my toboggan fallen wood, you'll understand why I build it as heavy as I do. And I mean, it's going to pull, really slides nice and easy, doesn't weigh that much, but lift it up, it might weigh quite a bit, but I'll get that all screwed in and we'll show you along the way and get a little more done. Yeah, just finishing up the back end, the inside's all screwed in. I put a brace across, just a 2x2 across the back, and then we put jerry cans in here. So I'll be putting the back in, I'll show you that a little bit later here. I put this 2x4 down the center so I can put long screws from the bottom when I put my ribs on the center with my floor puck board there and screw it in. so you got lots to screw to, and you're not worried about screws coming through the plywood. So I'll put that in. It makes it a little heavier, but you know, I screw it on and it'll stay together for years. So. We'll try that. Starter hole should work. See if we can get around there. I don't know. Try and put you here so you can see what I'm doing, but it's kind of hard. We're going to. Cut out the other one, and then we'll be ready to put it together. Well, we got holes in it. I got a bunch of notches in this end. So let's see what. Look at that. Look at that. Perfect. Perfect. Perfect fit. Yeah, it looks good. Fits in there good. I'll screw it in, and then I'll put, I suck this all in, I'm going to put another 2x2 on this side, so you know, if you've seen me hauling wood, I put a big load on, a lot of pressure up against that side. So yeah, I just put the braces in there, so I'll pull it together and put some screws in it, and then it's actually ready to put the bottom on. But it's harder to do once that back is in, because it don't sit upright when I tip it over. So I'm going to leave that back out until I work on the bottom tomorrow. So for now, guys, it's just a little bit is putting together here, parts, pieces, chop some stuff up, and some measuring, some no squaring, just kind of measuring and yeah, getting it all put together like I built a couple in the past. And so and then we'll get to building the hitch here a bit later on, get a little of that. So ciao for now, we'll catch up in the morning.